I'm just one off. Hey everyone, I hope you can hear me. This is Felix Liu with Felix Comic Art, and of course Yams, and we are here with Unboxing Art Show episode 24 for February 11th, 2023 on a Saturday evening. Who's there with me in the audience? Can you guys hear me? I hope you can. Chat has been going fantastic. We've got there's a little lag here. Okay, we've got Bootlegging is a Habit, Comic Art Channel with my buddy Jason. Nick Patera's here, the artist Nick Patera of Axe Wielder John. He may come into play later. Taku Nav, I think you're new. Hello, Taku. Marcus Way, the ubiquitous Marcus Way. Adil Alamon, Victor Bracamontes, my pal Victor from LA. Mike Cushion, Jason Williams, Jonathan Tan. Doug Fluger. Fluger, of course, is means something in German. Now I forget. Anyway, Jay, Derek 18, Absurd 13, my buddy John, Mike Sitchie, wow, a lot of regulars. Hey, Mike, Mo Cheney, Lucas Cook, Yo Curry, a lot of East Coasters in the house tonight. Adil Alwan, did I say that? Adil's actually, I believe, overseas. Grant Riddle, Gabriel Michaels, Don Bargenda out of Canada, Aaron Cook, Jackson Pollock, Reba J from Australia. Hey, Reba. Corey is inking. Tyler T. Hey, Tyler. Mark V. Hey, Mark. Andrew Hanna. Hi, Andrew. Marvin Uloa. Joanne Tunis. Hey, Joel. Hey, Marvin. And Schizoid. And if I missed anyone, sorry, but I think we're going to have a real lively chat, and I hope we are. Can you
it's a lot of people, yeah.
Point the camera so it's centered a little more? Get the, yeah. How's that? Okay. Daniel Jacobs, DCHeavyMetal.com. Going to have to compete with SNL in an hour and a half on the East Coast. Yeah, no competition there. Actually, I have no idea. I haven't watched SNL in a while. Ilya, hello. Okay, everyone. You know the drill. We open boxes that I've received in the mail from our roster of generational talents. And you get to see it all for the first time. Very exciting. You are seeing it for the first time with me. I love opening up packages. It's like Christmas whenever we get a package in the mail, and we get to share that experience with you. It's been a little bit since we had our last unboxing. Just been waiting for some packages to come in, and we hadn't had many. And then just in the last week and a half, the floodgates opened, and they sort of all come in at once. So that means it's time for an unboxing show. As you know, if you watch the show, we give away prizes if you guess correctly the sender of each box. And we usually give away a big prize at the end. I teased it in the newsletter. I will tell you what it is now. It is a Daniel Warren Johnson original art sketch, 4x6, your choice of subject. So we did that on our last Unboxing Art Show live stream. We gave away a few spots. We gave away 10 total. We give away 10 total for the holidays every year. One of them went unclaimed. So yeah, their loss. But you get another chance tonight. But you have to be watching at the end and let us know you're watching and claiming it at the end. Otherwise, we are going to spin again and give everyone a chance. We're going to keep spinning until someone actually claims it.
Nice.
So hang on to the end. We got prizes to give away all throughout the show. And our grand finale is going to be a Daniel Warren Johnson 4x6 original art sketch. So big show tonight. Let's get started. Here is package number 1. And I'm going to save you guys. Do not guess on this one because nobody's going to get it. This one is for me. It was sent to me. I'm going to open up a couple packages. Consider them appetizers for the main course. This one is for my personal collection, so you get to see what I received in the mail. And I've been sitting on this for a little while. And because I'm saving it to open up with you guys. How's that for discipline? So we get to see what it is. Aaron Cook asks, is art for sale during the show or just previewed? Yeah, we're not a claim show, at least not this one, Aaron. So this is just art that's previewed. So you just get to see it. Okay. Let's see here. See what we got here. I already know what it is, but see if you guys have guessed. And there it is. I think some of you in the audience probably already knew about this because I've either told you or you saw it, but it is a Nick Fury page from Fury, My War Gone By, written by one of my favorites, Garth Ennis, and illustrated by another one of my favorites, Mr. Goran Parlov. Ooh. I picked this up off of CAF. I was actually at a doctor's appointment, just in the waiting room, and just happened to be randomly flipping through and saw it, and wrote the seller, who is actually someone who's bought art from me before I know him, is Chris. Thank you, Chris. Closed the deal, and he put it in the mail, and here it is. So I don't know if you're watching, Chris, but very good job packing. Thank you, and very happy with this art. Again, Goran Parlov, a fave.
Sweet.
All right. John Gardner says, well, hate to be the person that didn't claim. Yep, snooze, you lose. That's how it goes. We got a couple guesses in here. Mooneyham, Sanford. Hang on to those guesses. This wasn't the time. All right, let's take a look at this other package, which again is not from one of the artists, but it was addressed to me, and this is from my buddy Pat. And this has been sitting unopened for a little while. Again, what discipline? I do say so myself. And I have no idea what it is. So I've been curious. And if you're watching, Pat, thank you in advance. But I am very excited to see what this is. Oh, there's a little card here. Let's see what it says. Dear Felix, happy holidays. Hope you find some time to relax this winter. I know it's been a busy year. Hope you like the small sketch from Ethan. He told me you already have a cover of his. Oh my. Hopefully the DKR of it makes up for it. Well, let's see. I already have a feeling. I know who this is. And there it is. Wow, how cool. A Dark Knight head sketch from one Mr. Ethan Young from my buddy Pat. It's a gift from Pat. Pat, thanks so much. I don't have a Dark Knight from Ethan, so this is very cool. And I do own a cover from Ethan. Ethan, you can follow him on Instagram. Just look up Ethan Young. He did a graphic novel for Dark Horse a few years ago called Nanking. His sort of historical fiction about Nanking Massacre, which is a very, very sad event in World War II. But it's actually a remarkable graphic novel, and you can find that on Amazon, I believe, or preferably at your local bookshop. But Ethan Young, writer, artist, very talented guy. Lately has been doing a lot of commissions, and they've been fantastic. And this Dark Knight is killer. So very, very happy to get this. And once again, thank you to Pat and Ethan. All right. Let's take a look at our first prize. We're going to sort of work our way up. This one is a very simple one, but special for me. It is our holiday card. I think a lot of you in the audience may have already gotten one, but if you didn't, here's your chance to get one. This is art that was drawn by Ryan Sook. So every year, one of our artists will do a Christmas card Nick Patera said he'd do one this year. I guess we'll be waiting for 2024. Ryan Sook, however, did do one, and it's killer. I love it. It's a zombie Santa. We've been sending out Christmas cards, holiday cards since year one, and I'm actually missing some of those. I sent them all out, and our first three were all by James Jean. So if you have them, you got something even I don't have. But if you do have it, take a picture and send it to me, because I just like to have it. You know, I think this might be our, I don't know, our ninth, maybe even our, was it our ninth card maybe? Anyway, here it is. Let's and just take a look at the first box. Our first box is a FedEx box, and it's a kind of a small box, because this compared to this other FedEx box. This is your standard FedEx box, and this one on top is our first box we're going to open up. And let's see if anybody has any guesses. We got Mooneyham, Sanford, Stegman, Harren. Comic Art Boston, you win. It is James Harren. Indeed, James Harren. Someone, I think it was Tyler T. I just posted. Boy, that's an awesome Dark Knight Returns James Harren just did. Well, guess what? You just may get to see it now. We opened up a sketch list for James in 2022, which was his first list since 2020. It wasn't as long a list. He didn't want to take as many this time. We took a really just ridiculous long list in 2020, and then we did for almost all our guys. Anybody who opened a list in 2020, it was a long list, and a reason for that was because it was the pandemic had just begun, and we had no idea how things were going to look with publishing, with work in general. Thought people would have a lot of time to do commissions. Well, turns out everyone was super busy, and so those commissions took longer, but they were worth the wait. James, however, was able to open up a new list in 2022, and he's been plowing right through them. Let's take a look at what he sent me. See some of these other guesses. So, Comic Art Boston, you were first with Harren. We have Aaron Conley, JL, Rossmo, Conley, McLean, Sook, DWJ, Yuko, Love, Dragata, Patera. Hang on to all those guesses. Hang on to all those guesses. Catherine, hello, Catherine Lewis. She says, I mean, that other box is actually labeled large box. Indeed, it is literally the large box. Okay. Wow. So some of these I've shown on social media because James sent me some pictures. I just threw them right up on Instagram and whatnot. But here are some you haven't seen, and this is, of course, The Thing. And we have a Doctor Strange, which you also haven't seen yet. This one you've seen, and this one got quite a lot of attention. It is, of course, his creation, Ultra Mega, and the continuation of Ultra Mega will be coming out, hopefully this year. The first arc of Ultra, that first issue, the very first issue of Ultra Mega took James almost 3 years. I don't know how long Ultra Mega Part 2 or the continuation is going to take him, but he is hard at work on it. And if you thought Ultra Mega 1 was James Harren leveling up, well, it turns out he still has yet another gear. But look at this thing. And indeed, I love the colors as well. James is the most influential and imitated artist of his generation. He might feel have some mixed feelings about that, but be that as it may, it's true. And he was the guy who really sort of introduced screen tones and popularized screen tones. I mean, people can say what they want, like, oh, you know, they used screen tones in Japan before. Oh, yes, they did. But your exposure to screen tones was likely through James, and the reason you're using screen tones is very likely attributable to James. Well, James was the screen tone master, and I always said he's the first guy to use them. He'll probably be the first guy to jump off. And sure enough, the last couple of years for his commissions, he's not using these screen tones. Instead, he wanted to play with colors and see what he could do with colors. And as you can see, He's absolutely amazing with colors. This one I just showed today, and once again, this is another perfect example of his just you know how great he is with colors. Of course, I love this piece, and it may very well be mine. We'll see. There's more than one Dark Knight on the list. I'll have to ask James who this goes to. Maybe it's me, or maybe it's another collector. We'll see. I hope it's me. But if it's another collector, I will just say congrats. This is the Japanese Spider-Man and his robot sidekick, Leopoldin. If you don't know, there was a Japanese live-action show with Spider-Man. And this is a depiction of that. And I believe my pal Jiggy is in the audience. This is for Jiggy. I know this is for Jiggy because Jiggy's the only guy who ever asked for Leopoldin. Jiggy's probably the only other guy who knows how to spell Leopoldin. Okay, here's some fun pieces. I think that these are not commissions. These are just for fun. You can look for these in the future sketch drop. I'm guessing this is an artist's choice because otherwise I cannot place this character. Here's a Deadpool. And yep, that's it. Set this aside for now. Why don't I'm going to leave it on my favorite one with all due respect to the others, but how could this one not be my favorite one? So check that out. Feast your eyes on that. I'm going to go through the comments. Let's see. Murdoch says, good Lord, I'm getting PTSD seeing FedEx. I don't know why, Murdoch. FedEx has been pretty good for us. UPS, though, UPS is very hit and miss. Jackson Pollux has been going through this list pretty fast. Indeed. I think he's been working virtually nonstop on Ultra Mega. I think this has been sort of a nice little break for him to work on something different. Reba J says, I haven't seen them, and I want them all. Yep, I know the feeling, Reba. Episode 13 says, I'm wearing an Ultra Mega shirt right now. Well, isn't that perfect timing? Let's see, we got some new people. Olivia Masudo. Hey, Olivia. Eamon Winkle. I believe is a fellow UCLA Bruin. Vincent Contreras. Kevin Sharp, who has a very sharp comment. I always appreciate when an artist captures the flavor of Miller's Batman in an art style that looks nothing like FM. It doesn't, and yet if you just focused on the head, it's very FM, but the rest of it, I would love to see a Dark Knight comic, a new Dark Knight comic drawn by James that looks like that. I'd love it. These colors are a little reminiscent of Lynn too. Okay, moving on, and let's take a look at prize number 2. Prize number 2, I'm reaching for it, is this super cool sticker by our own Jeffrey Allen Love. You guessed the next box right, you will win this Jeffrey Allen Love sticker. And our next box is that aforementioned FedEx large box. Yes, it's large box, so let there be no mistake. This is the big one. And let's see what we got. I'm not sure you guys are going to get this. If you don't, you'll kick yourself, maybe. Let's see, we got Dragata, Stegman, JL, Aaron Conley, Steven Stegman, JL Stegman, DWJ, Otley, Sanford, Huddleston, Stegman. This is a trick one, guys. Love, Green, that's my clue. Conley, Otley, Yuko, Emin, and Sanford. Harren, Comic Art Boston, you won 2 in a row. I'm a jerk. That's 2 Harrens in a row. Yep, we got 2 boxes from James Harren. This was like the first box I got since the last unboxing, and so this has been sitting, waiting for the live stream, and in the meantime, James sent me that other box. Comic Art Boston, you won 2 in a row. Who do you think you are? Tim Lugini. I think Tim won like 3 times one show. I think I got this other guy who won a bunch of times one show too. But so far, 2 for 2. Comic Art Boston, insane. Comic Art Boston, you're gonna like this batch too. You'll see why in a second. So this is more James Harren art. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, I hadn't seen this before. How cool is that? Miyazaki, a Laputa commission. This is great. Man, oh man. I am seeing this for the first time too, because sometimes James will send me like a camera, like a phone pic or something, and that's always exciting, but these I have not seen. And this is so good. And here's a Shaolin cowboy. And this is the cover for Doctor Strange, Fall Sunrise, #1 by his buddy, Trad Moore. James and Trad are really good pals. And of course, when it came time to get some variant covers, James was one of the very first guys Trad asked to do a cover. And this was in our very first drop of 2023. How was that in the drop if it was still sitting in the box? Well, like I said, I got a scan from James and it was on its way to me, and I wanted to include it in the cover drop. And the guy who won it, well, I guess you'll all find out soon enough if it shows up in his calf. But I'll tell you right now, he's in the audience. And congratulations. All right, I'm gonna, you know what, I want to get a group photo of these James Harren, these killer, kick-ass James Harren commissions while I can. Hang on a sec, everyone. Hang on just a sec. Let me lay them all out, get to see them all. Now, they may not be in the frame. You guys might not be able to see them, but I want to get a shot of all of them. This will be for when I promo the video. All right. So out of all these, which one is everyone's fave? I know it's a hard question. Good luck answering that one. Like, I'm supposed to, you know, my favorite one is supposed to be Dark Knight. And actually, I do love it a lot, but I really had to pick one. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I gotta think on that a little bit. All right. See what else you guys got to say. Hey, Tyler T with a James Harren, but a little too late. Jackson Pollock, guest Harren, a little too late. Because Comic Art Boston was first. Sebastian asks, hey, Felix, do you contact the artists you hope to rep, or do they contact you, or both? These days, Sebastian, for the last however many years, mostly it's artists who contact me. I've got a pretty full roster, and I'm not a guy who really likes to hassle people, or, you know, I mean, I figure if anybody's looking for a rep, hopefully I'm on the radar and they want to have a conversation. I'm always open. A lot of you guys like the Shaolin Cowboy. Mike Sitch is amazing and awesome piece by James. Yep. Kevin Sharp says, great call and subject choice to Tyler T. I can't remember what Tyler is one of these yours? Well, anyway, a lot of people like the Shaolin Cowboy. Is this Shaolin Cowboy? If this is yours, Tyler, yeah, congrats. It's great. And by the way, Jeff Darrow, huge James Harren fan. Huge James Harren fan. Which is cool. You know, a legend like Jeff Darrow can also appreciate young talent, but it's pretty hard not to be a fan of James, isn't it? Like, I'm biased. Nausicaa, I'm sorry, Nausicaa, I think I said Lapid, Nausicaa, of course. That JC picked Nausicaa. Matthew Pop says thing. Comic Art Boston, Felix, should I confess? Up to you, Comic Art Boston. Dylan Chitty asked 2020 list for James. Dylan, I actually just asked James that, and I haven't gotten a reply yet. I think it's just, just going to depend. He still has to finish the 2022 list. But I think he's going to be getting close. Jackson Pollock says, I just got 3 of my Harren pieces framed. Got a little Harren power corner going on that wall. Sweet. Grant Riddle says, the thing is my favorite of the group, but I'm biased. Eamon Winkle asks, will you be taking sketch customs for WonderCon for TWJ? Eamon, very likely, but just hang tight, and we'll have more to announce as we get closer to the show. Comic Art Bot says, okay, Felix, this was a rare occasion when I actually succeeded big on the drop for the Doctor Strange cover. So nice to see it. Yep, it's all yours, Comic Art Boss, and congratulations on getting it. Mike Sitchy voted Miyazaki. Jonathan Tan was a Japanese Spider-Man. JP, Japanese Spider-Man. Shaolin Cowboys, a lot of Shaolin Cowboys. So, yeah, well, I guess DKR, kind of lonely. All right, next box. And but before we do that, don't hang on to your guesses. I'm going to show you the next prize. I'm just going to show you the next prizes at a group, and we're going to give them away in this order. And the next group of prizes comes from the immensely talented and extremely generous Nick Klein. Nick Klein, who has just completed his run on Thor, and it was his run. His total redesign of the character, which I think some people were a little uncertain about at the beginning, but boy, did they love it. It didn't take them too long to love it because we started selling out of all the art. And I think we are something like 98, 99% sold out of however many hundreds of pieces. And whatever we have left will be gone. And we will be 100% sold out of every single Nick Klein Thor page. There won't be any more anytime soon. So here's what we're giving away today. These are all signed comics by Nick from his personal stash. Thank you so much, Nick. Nick is not an easy autograph to get. He is in Germany. He does not come to the U.S., and he doesn't really do many shows. He just not much opportunity to get his signature. You can get it here today on a Thor comic for free. And we have 3 signed Thor comics to give away, 20, 21, 22. Every single page from these 3 issues is gone. So we'll be giving these away in order, but that's not all, because he also sent us these awesome prints featuring his beautiful colors. And this is Weapon X, signed by Nick, gold ink. And we will also be giving away this Deadpool print, signed by Nick in silver ink. So, okay, I see Teddy M is here. Hey, Teddy M. Okay, there we go. So our first prize for the next box is going to be Thor issue 20. Really great cover, signed by the fantastic Nick Klein. Let's take a look at this box. So hang on to your guesses. It is larger than your large FedEx box, and it's kind of skinny. Probably not a lot of art in here. Let's see those guesses. Mooneyham, Sanford, Mooneyham. So someone did name this artist earlier. Let's see if you name it again. Mooneyham, Sanford, Mooneyham, Klein, DWJ, Mooneyham, Stegman, Trigata, Otley, Patera, JAL, Stegman, Huddleston, Daniel Warren Johnson, Patera, Yuko, Comic Art Boston. That's no joke. 3 for 3. Holy shit. 3 for 3. I think that might be a first. Yeah, everyone else give up because Comic Art Boston just got it. I swear to you, this is not rigged. I don't think anybody's gone 3 for 3. Comic Art Boston, you just got the 3rd prize. Oh my Lord, this is Yuko. I don't even think Comic Art Boston was the first guy to guess Yuko like before. Someone else had said Yuko. I was trying to help you out there, first Yuko guy. Freaking Comic Art Boston, what is going on? Yeah, like a crystal ball or something? A time machine? Jeez Louise. If you have a time machine, you're wasting it on this. I have to say, it's pretty dumb. Okay, let's see what we got from Yuko. Okay, Yuko always packs things up really nicely. Those of you who've ever been to Japan know that, boy, they are very obsessive about packaging. It's in Yuko's DNA. Let's take a look at all this. Some of this you might have seen, but this is so cool. All right, not a lot of art this time, but a lot of high quality. Quality over quantity. Open this up. And there's some cool stuff in here. This is a very, very rare commission. The only commission she's done in a long time, and certainly the only commission she's done with me. And it was for a special project. It was for the Dark Knight Returns #1 recreation project, where crazy super collector had various artists, a different artist for each page, recreate each page of Dark Knight Returns #1. And he was determined to get every single person on our roster to do a page. I think he was able to get most of them, and some of them are really tough gets. And just, Yuko may have been the toughest one because she's certainly, out of everyone, she's done the fewest commissions, and this is her page. Lucas Cook says, triple dip CAB, Comic Art Boston. I should have guessed Yuko again sooner. You should have, Lucas. You really should have. Let's see, what is this? This is a Magic the Gathering card art, and I think there's another one. Yeah, so here's you Magic lunatics. Here are 2 new Magic pieces. Magic art collectors are on a whole nother level in terms of art collectors. I mean, you thought comic art collectors were obsessive. Magic art collectors are at least as obsessive. And anyway, Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, whoever it is that's running Magic, they love Yuko because they have her doing a ton of these. And everyone asks me, oh, can we get her artist proof cards? Or yeah, she doesn't even get them. So when she does and she sends them to me, I'll make them available. But until that happens, really not much I can do about it. But here you go, Magic card art. This will be available. And let's see, she sent me some signed cards this time. This is art that for these cards. Wow, cool. So yes, some signed cards for Magic. Not sure what we'll do with these yet. Maybe we'll do giveaways. Maybe we'll include them with the art. Undecided. And as always, Yuko's super good about sending me her prelims and studies for the art. So you can see her process. Here's 1, here's 2. And this is what the finished art looks like. How cool is that? Let's see what you guys have to say. Jay Prescott says, Comic Art Boston, I thought you were leaving. Wait, he has to say, because we have to see if he goes 4 for 4. That would be unbelievable. Oh, Comic Art Boston's leaving. Oh, that's too bad. Comic Art, you should at least stay for the next one. See if stay until the streak is broken.
Yeah, I agree.
DCHeavyMetal.com says, I'm organizing Magic cards right now. LOL. Yeah, it's boy, we've got so much going on a Saturday night as a group, don't we? But you can multitask where you watch this, like DCHeavyMetal.com. Organize your Magic cards, or your Star Wars figures or whatever it is. And by the way, I'm not even mocking. I've got Star Wars figures. I've been getting back into them. And this is that other piece. Let's take a look at the bigger one. This one, of course. So yeah, Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, speaking of, so the deal with Star Wars figures is they made what they made when we were kids. We remember all of them. Well, some fans have now taken it upon themselves to make new figures, but in that original Kenner 5-point of articulation style, and they're factory made. The quality is pretty unbelievable, and they're not cheap necessarily. It's not like buying a figure retail, but they're still pretty cool. So anyway, that's me sharing my nerd cred with you guys tonight. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna have to organize all this stuff. EM, so you got to help me. Done. Okay. Next prize is Thor number 21, signed by Nick Klein. Let's see the box. And this artist has already been named. That's my clue to you guys. And it's a big box. These boxes are getting bigger and bigger. We had the FedEx box, the large FedEx box, Yuko's box, and now this big one. Let's see, we got Chris Mooneyham, Grant Riddle with Sanford. Congratulations, second guess. It only took 2 guesses. That's pretty dang good. Grant Riddle came with Sanford. It is Sanford, so you guys can stop guessing. Scott Wiego came with Sanford, but after Grant Riddle. I should also say again, I say this every episode, it doesn't always sink in. The order we see on our end is the order we're going to go with. It may not be the same as what you see on your end. You just have to go with us here. And Grant Riddle was first. But thanks to everyone for guessing. We got a lot of different guessing. Let's see if anyone else guessed Sanford.
And the streak is broken.
Yeah, the streak is broken. But he didn't even guess. There's no guess. I mean, does he...
Maybe he did lead.
Should we let him... should we let the streak live until he actually makes a wrong guess?
Yeah.
I mean, is that an exception we'll make? Is there like a clause in the rules? Yep, this is from Sanford. This is a big old box. That sounds that's not my sexy music. That sounds like hash oil music. No comment from Yams.
I'm shutting up over here.
Won't incriminate himself. All right, let's open this sucker up. Whoa, big old box. Let's see, a lot of bubble wrap. Yeah, much better job by Sanford this time. Good job, Sanford. Big improvement over last time. A little iffy last time, but no problems this time. Art is A-okay. All right. Let's see, wow. Art of various sizes. Let's just go through here. See what we got. Start off with, well, this is kind of a pain. See them up. Guessing there's going to be some 11 by 17 right here. Mike says, she says, Comic Art Boston still batting 1,000. Comic Art Boston wants to keep the streak alive, I take it. Yep, 11 by 17 pieces. Go through that for me, will you? Yeah, they should be melts in there. Cool. Man, that's a Black Panther cover. That is a killer Black Panther cover. Let's see what else is here. Oh, man. Here we got Iron Man, Nick Fury. I'm guessing that's Maria Hill. Scrolls back here. I'm not sure I'm supposed to show all this, but oh well. Oh, wow, he did a cover for Vanish. Ryan Stegman's Vanish, the new hit comic from Image Comics. Ryan's first real creator-owned jam. We're getting a lot of our guys to do covers. There's Vanish. And another Vanish cover. You know, maybe I wasn't supposed to let the cat out of the bag on these. But anyway, there's Vanish. There's Avengers looking cover. And I'm just going to call this one my favorite, Black Panther. All right, let's see what is in here. This is a smaller box. If you want a prize, you must write me. Otherwise, I do not know if you want a prize or not. I don't always know who you are, and I'm not really keeping track. So you have to write me to let me know if you want a prize. Otherwise, it goes unclaimed, like the Daniel Warren Johnson, free Daniel Warren Johnson sketch will be given away at the end of the show. And if it goes unclaimed, that means no one's getting it. I had people write me saying, hey, what about that prize I won back in July, last July? I don't know. You didn't write me. How was I supposed to know? Okay, here are cool, these are commission pieces. We took a list. These are little 4x6 pieces. This is, of course, Mononoke, black and white. Oh, man, Rocketeer. Sweet. And I believe this is Willie Mays, because I can make out a San. It's probably the rest of San Francisco. The Say Hey Kid. And here we have 6x9 sketches that he did. So I will be contacting the commissioners. This is Lady Thor, or Jane Foster Thor, rather. Excellent. Here we have, what's her name? Ahsoka Tano, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not really my era of Star Wars, but I know she's popular. Oh, here we got Jackie Robinson. A lot of people getting baseball-themed art from Stanford, which is really fitting, and they didn't even realize this because Stanford is the official box cover artist for MLB The Show. He did Derek Jeter. I wish he had done someone else, but still, quite an honor. They had Stanford do Derek Jeter for the cover of the latest edition of MLB The Show. Look at the colors on this thing, man. Freaking great. Cyclops. One of the most boring X-Men, but I actually really loved the costume design when I was a kid, which probably explains why I like Nexus so much. It's kind of similar. Oh, man. Galactus. Wow. Sanford is just really killing it with these on the colors. I believe this is Arzak, and this is probably for someone in the chat. So congratulations, Arzak fan in the chat. Ooh, Magneto. Winter Soldier. Bucky. And I think this is Wildcat. Little bit obscure, not my favorite. But I'm gonna have to take a little group pick of these while I have a chance. So indulge me for a second, but you know, you get to look at these again. Jackie, 42. I like the Dodgers about as much as I like the Yankees, which is why I'm not a Jeter fan, but I'll give an exception to Jackie Robinson, especially since fellow Bruin, UCLA. All right, I gotta take a picture of these. Great job, Sanford. I think, was Sanford in the audience earlier? I hope he still is, because Sanford, great job.
He was. I'm not sure if he's still here, but.
Huh?
He was. I'm not sure if he's still here. But.
Okay. right, let's see. Feast your eyes on that group shot while I check out your comments. If I missed any comments, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can here. Absurdity says rolls over to the next one. I guess everyone's talking about Comic Art Boston. Marcus Way says it's like a hitting streak. He didn't get an at bat. Okay. We'll let him continue. Kenny says Sanford Green is a legend. Yep. Gabriel Michaels from the BP StockX variant. Not sure what that means, but I'll look into that. StockX, you mean where you can buy like sneakers? I didn't know there was a StockX variant. That's cool though. Secret Invasion. Hey, Bootleg, good call. That's probably Secret Invasion. Kevin Sharp, at this point, is it still possible to call Sanford underrated? Believe it or not, Kevin, I believe it is still possible to call Sanford underrated, but that is changing. That's changing fast, and especially when the new Spider-Verse, the new Spidey animated movie comes out. I think Sanford's gonna. He still has plateaus to reach, and I think he'll get there. That Jackie is great. Epic Cyclops. His colors are great. Thanks so much, guys. Pretty colors. Bethany Jade Illustration. Hello. New people in the chat. Sanford flexing those colors. Colors are amazing. Yep, colors are just great. I mean, especially when you look at them all laid out like this. Okay, we are going to be moving on to what's next from Sanford. So those of you whose commissions these are, please understand all this art goes into a scanning queue. And by the end of the show, you'll see there are hundreds of pieces that need to get scanned. That takes time. Yams takes care of all that. Once they are scanned, then I get them back and then I contact you to finalize shipping information. So it's all a bit of a process, but we'll get there. So these are sketches that Sanford says will be available for sale. So just look for them at the next sketch drop. Here's another ball player, not sure who that is. I'll find out from Sanford. We got Mononoke. We got another color Rocketeer. Hey, got a bigger color Willie Mays. And I guess that's Black Adam. So another cool. I love getting these sketches because I love doing those big sketch drops that we do for San Diego Felix Con or New York Felix Con. A chance for everyone to get some beautiful art, affordable, and you don't have to go through the trouble of going to a show. You don't have to worry about getting tickets, worry about getting a hotel, worry about getting a flight or whatever. Get to do it all from home and score some unbelievable art. And thanks to my guys for helping me make it happen by providing these great sketches. Okay, one more box from Sanford. Let's take a look what's inside this one. I have an idea what this is. Okay, I have an idea what this is. There's a lot in here. We're not going to probably go through all of it, but these are just sketches of Batman. Sanford working out the character. Here's the Atom. Here is Aquaman. Batman, more Batman. It's for a project. I'll get more detail. Red Tornado, obviously very DC centric, almost animated looking style. I'll get the lowdown from Sanford. Does this just like lag somehow? It just falls behind, huh?
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go through these kind of fast, but you'll get an idea. A lot of Batman. A lot of Batman. All pencil pieces. These will... I asked Sanford to send me what he had, and you know, we always like having affordable art. And yes, they're simple, but I mean, look how cool that is. You know, it's still art, still original, still one of a kind. Like everyone to have a chance to own something original. Sanford's trying Brave and the Bold designs for the cartoon. Cool. Fantastic, Sanford. Great job on the packing, Sanford, and killer art. Really enjoyed those covers, the sketches. Awesome. And these will be fun. Yeah, there's still more to go. And I guess it's not all DC, because look at that. Invincible. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. We got some Avatar back here too. Cool. All right. All right. This will be a lot of fun. Be available at a sketch drop. So you guys are all getting an idea of what's coming up. This envelope is marked Marvel sketches. This will be fun. That was DC. This is Marvel. Got Thor. Iron Man. More Iron Man. These are Hydra henchmen. Miss Marvel. These are a lot like the Stuart Immonen sketches we've been selling. Thing. Which you always sell out of. So I imagine these will go. These go fast too. Hulk, Sanford's Hulk. I like these different Hulks. I like that Hulk right there. Yep, these Hulks will be popular. They'll all be popular. Dr. Doom. Spidey. I cannot wait to get the Spider-Verse stuff. Or Thor. These sketches are for the app game, says Sanford. Thanks, Sanford. Juggernaut. Magneto. Jackson Pollock says, love those Ogre Hulks. Is Ogre Hulk a thing? If not, I think you may have just coined the term. That is what they look like. Deadpool. It's a cool cap. Sanford said he was sending me a lot of sketches. You weren't kidding, Sanford. I love it. Thanks, man. Archangel, regular Angel, Spidey, Wolverine, nice. Beast, Scarlet Witch. It's Marvel. Thank God you kept these, Sanford. Hey, various heads. Nightcrawler. Right. Yeah, I'm showing everything, Stanford. What the heck? It's worth it. I'm showing everything because I want to see everything. All right. Thank you all. Thank you, Sanford. Sanford saw his stuff get opened. That means he's checking out. So long, Sanford. I'm just kidding. Hope you stick around, Sanford, because I think there's cool stuff you will like for sure. So hang in there. Let's take a look at our next prize, guys. Our next prize is going to be this Thor issue, Thor 22. What a great cover. It's not just Thor. You got Lockjaw. You got the Throg, Lockheed, Wolvie, Cap, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Spidey, Doctor Strange, and on and on. Really great cover. Congrats to the person who owns the original. I don't remember who got it, but congrats. Now let's take a look at the box. A lot of weird shaped boxes this time. This box is a square. And it's not too thick, so it might not be a lot of art. I think there's something from IKEA. Yeah, this square IKEA box. Any guesses? Yeah, actually, someone did name this person earlier, so let's see if they get it again. Nick Patera, Mooneyham, Otley, Chris Mooneyham, DWJ, Bergara, Stegman, Mooneyham, Stegman, Dragata, JL Klein, JL Conley, Evely, Burnham, Eminem, JL Rasmus, Sook, Patera. Nope, nobody's got it so far. Pope, Patera, Dragata, Green, Meyer. Nope, Stevens, Shaw, Leslie Hung, Love. Are you the... No, it's not Love. Stevens, Stegman, Pope, Conley, Andrade, Ramon. Nope. Rosmo, Moore. Love, Chad, Mooneyham, TJ, Andrade. So, not yet, guys. Huddleston, Gene, Moore, Burnham, Shaw. You guys had named this person earlier. I guess you forgot. Evely, Dragata, Rathburn, Inman, Langdon, Otley, Moore, Bertram, McLean, Mo Chaney. Mo Chaney, I believe you're the first person to name Andrew McLean, and that is whose box this is. The great Andrew McLean, who is now a fellow California resident. A lot of my guys had been leaving California, but I finally got one back. Andrew McLean moved from Boston to California, specifically Southern California, even more specifically LA. You guys can draw your own conclusions as to why someone might move from Boston to LA. In any case, segue, he is the creator of the great indie comic Headlopper. Has created a whole universe around that. And it's a fantastic read. It's got a lot of fans, that's for sure. I don't know if there's any Headlopper art in here. I guess we're about to find out. I'm about to find out with you guys. And inside the IKEA box, he has constructed this cardboard thing, protecting device. It works. Not super pretty or elegant, but it works. I mean, like Nick Patera, this is almost Nick Patera-ish. Nick Patera is like really like aesthetically unpleasing packing, but the art always gets here in good shape. Why? Because unlike so many artists, Nick is a collector himself, so he gets it. He understands. And what do we got here? Just looks like there's some 9x12 art. It's not going to be a lot. That was a lot of packing for like just a few pieces, but I'm not complaining. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Again, winners of prizes, email me, please. Email me. Looks like it's just 3 commissions that he did a little while ago. He's been needing to send it to me, so I get them off to the commissioners. But this one is Piece After My Own Heart, and I love it. It's Rick Deckard from Blade Runner. Victor Bracamonte says, let's get some Headlopper cartoons. Why would you say that, Victor? Very interesting. TMD was says, need to head out to dinner with the family. Cheers to all, and we'll catch the rest on Rewind. See you later, TAMD. Ryan Pezzapain says, got my Dr. Doom by McLean from NYFC framed back last week. Awesome. And this is a Beta Ray Bill and Daredevil. 3-color Andrew McLean sketches, really more commissions. I mean, sometimes it's not much of a distinction, but in any case, they're fantastic, whatever you want to call them. All right, moving forward, we're getting to some, I think, amazing prize. Maybe the prize of the night. I don't know. I love this though. It's the Weapon X print by Nick Klein. Good luck finding one of these somewhere else. I mean, go look on eBay. I don't think there are too many of these around. Signed by Nick. And this goes for free. My shipping bill after every one of these shows sending out the prizes is pretty stupid, but we like giving stuff away because it's fun, right? It's fun to win free prizes. So that's the prize. And I'm going to show you the next box. And this is what the next box looks like. I'm going to have to put my hand and cover up to some information. Let's see who we got. It's a funny looking box. We got Love, Trad, Mooneyham, DWJ, Andrade, Meyer, Sook, Otley, Hung, Huddleston, Jean, Moore, Burnham, Shaw, Harren, Takara, Johnson, Rathburn, Evely, Dragata, Immonen, Langdon, Otley. You guys guessed this person earlier. Otley, Moore, Bertram, McLean, Darrington, Takara, Bilquist, Harden, like James Harden, Conley, Immonen, Yuko, Stegman, Sook, O'Malley, Harren, Bertram, Evely, Cliff, Pope, Bertram, Green. Nope. You guys guessed earlier. You know what? Am I looking at the wrong? Let's hang on a second. Actually, never mind. Stegman, Patera. Yo Curry got it. It was Patera. Congratulations, Yo. You won.
Ooh.
Nick Klein signed Weapon X print. Yep. Nick Klein Weapon X print goes to Yo Curry. Mr. Yo Curry, who guessed Nick Patera first. Kenny said Nick Patera as well, but that was after Yo. You got Mooneyham, Immonen, Conley. Let's see. Anyone else guess Patera? Bad Bear Comics with the Patera a little bit later down this list. Boy, there were a lot of guesses. But it was Yo Curry. Good job, Yo. Congrats, Yo. You're lucky Comic Art Boston had to leave. All you guys are. That was insane. 3 for 3. All right. How did you guess, Yo? A good guess. Whoa. Look at this. Some goodies in here. Look at this t-shirt. Wow. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Nick. Thanks, Nick, for this t-shirt. And the Axe Wielder John toy. That was part of the Kickstarter. I think these are a couple of prototypes because the material is a little different. Let's see what they smell like. They don't smell too toxic. Good. They don't feel, they're not slimy like some rubber can get. I like, you know what, if I had to pick one material, I'm not sure which one I'd pick. I might go with this one, a little sturdier. I like them both though. Wow, if you guys pick the toy tier, these are nice, these are pretty nice little figures. They did a great job on these actually, I gotta say. Cool. Axe Wielder John. And now we're gonna get to some art. Enjoy the figures. Nick knows I'm a toy collector, so I love those. This is this packing is almost as insane as Chris Stevens. think it's a tie between Patera and Stevens. Freaking amount of tape used. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. And like really not aesthetically pleasing like Yuko's, but it gets the job done. Okay, if you have been following me or Nick on social media, you know that his big project he's been working on the last couple of years is called Axe Wielder John. It's his own book. He is writing and drawing it 100%. Nick Patera comic book, and he is self-publishing it through a crowdfund campaign on Zoop. And we made the original art available as part of the campaign in a very different way than most of the time they offer original art, which is part of a tier. We did a tier that cost you nothing if you had supported one of the other tiers. You just became eligible for an art drop. So we gathered all the emails, all the names, and we had a private art drop just for those supporters, and all the art sold out. And it was so successful that all the Zoop campaigns since that are offering original art, the other reps are copied our model, even down to the wording of the offers, like cut and paste. But that's how you know. That's how you know it was successful. And here is more Axe Wielder John art, and this art is huge. Now, some of this is, oh no, this is actually a cover. I know this is a cover for his pal Rob Guillory for a new book, and this thing is insane. Double-sized cover. Wow. Nick has just gotten crazier and crazier, and I love it. I'm here for it. But what I'm here for more than anything else is Axe Wielder John. And look at this pin-up splash page that's drawn on 2 11x17 boards. I wasn't sure what this is for, but I really wanted it. And apparently this one is already spoken for. This was part of a complete chapter by, I think, don't quote me, but I think this is part of a complete chapter by. And I think the person might be in the room, and I'm very jealous because this is so good. Look at this. John doing this thing. Cutting a dude in half, like from top to bottom. Wow. This is very Darrow-esque. Look at all the crazy, like no two figures are alike. Wow. Just pure violence. You can see, I love this. You see the progression of his action. He's chopping people, doing a flip with his axes, just dealing death. At the bottom, he says, yo. Why? I don't know. Might mean something. Get you a better look at that. That's cool. People said, congrats, Yo Curry. Reminds me of muscles from back in the day. Yeah, they're supposed to be like muscle figures. It's definitely the same color scheme. They're a little bigger, but you know, I think you need to. I'm glad they're bigger. It would have been too small if it was regular muscle size. Marvin Lewis says, I signed up for the art drop tier, but never got a notification. I'm so sorry, Marvin, if that happened, because Zoop collected all the emails and sent them to me. So not sure what happened there, but apologize if that is what happened. But I think there's going to be, Marvin, I think there's going to be more chances at Axe Wielder John art, so all is not lost. Wow. Look at that. I mean, look at this. Giving Frank Quietly a run for his money, I think. Marvin says Nick Patera's magnum opus for sure. Just incredible, right? Another page. I'm not sure if these are in any order, but anyway, you'll get to see them. Guessing this is like a 3-tier thing. Like, you know how he's been doing it. Anyway, there's another super representative tier. This is just crazy action. So good. Yeah, this is just nonstop action. Just one long ass action sequence. See, just all these bodies that are still falling. Are there any spoilers here, Nick, that I can't show? I apologize. And I apologize to everyone watching. If you don't want spoilers, come back in like 10 minutes. I personally do not like spoilers, but I also can't help myself when it comes to the original art. I gotta see it. Oh shit, another one? Look at this. I mean, is this all going to the same guy, Nick? Is this all part of that same chapter? I can't remember. Damn it. Oh, boy. Wow. More multi-tier madness, I think. Oh, another full figure axe wielder John. It's like, I think there's more axe wielder John in this chapter than any of the other ones. So I think this thing's like 100-something pages, and we sold about, I don't know, 80, 90 of them, and I think there's going to be 20, 30 more pages available that we will offer when the book is released, and that is the good news. I was talking to Nick, and after all this time, labor of love, they're wrapping up production on it. Just had to get the last colors, and the coloring was where a lot of, a lot of drama was happening, but they're getting it done, and this thing's gonna get published, and I can't wait. I'm hoping to get Nick on a signing tour out here in California. So anyway, follow us for all things Nick Patera art and axe wielder John. I like this guy, this character. Can't remember his name. Herman, something like that. Marvin Lewis is Escapist? I hope so, Marvin. That's my shop. Escapist is my shop. Another action sequence that's happening on this bridge castle. This character is made a quick appearance, it looks like. Yep. Look at this thing. I don't know what's going on, but I can't wait to read it. I like this one-eyed guy too. This is almost like a crazy Masters of the Universe. Like a Masters of the Universe that is not kid-friendly. I love the designs, though. All the different characters. All 100% original. The demented mind of Nick Patera. And that's it. That's it. Hang on a second. It looks like I've got a couple more things. Hang on just a second. You guys saw the pile of art that's building up on this other end of the table. You understand like why the scanning takes so long. Cool. These are some original pieces. I think this is going to be the sketch. If you signed up for the book plate, the sketch, or the original art sketch, I think that's what this is going to be. Wow. Oh, there's 4 of them. Cool. And look, they're like all sort of variations on a theme, but they're also all a little bit different. All right, check that out. I'll get caught up on the comments. Mike D says, love all the AWG imagery. Victor Brackmont says, Master of the Universe means Mad Max. Yep. Okay. Like the pig, awesome stuff. Someone says, Escape is the best shop. Thank you. Mike says, is the final book in black and white or color? It's in color, Mike. It's getting colored. Victor Bracamonte says, cannot wait for the book. Yeah, you're speaking for a lot of us here. Just so great, killer work. All right. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy. And Nick says to give these away, which I will. Just not tonight. I already have the prizes planned out for tonight, but these will be given away in the future, either via lucky draw or somehow. But you guys all get a chance to win your own Axe Wielder John original art head sketch. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. Everyone appreciates free prizes, especially when it's original art. I mean, come on. All right. Next prize, our final Nick Klein prize for tonight is this this disgusting yet awesome Deadpool color print signed by Nick Klein. And what's our box? It is a FedEx large box. FedEx large box. Jonathan Tan says Chris Mooneyham. Actually, I'm not even sure who this is. And Jonathan Tan, you win. This is Chris Mooneyham. Jonathan Tan, one guess and done. Boom. I mean, it's he's the new comic art Boston, I guess. No, you have to win a couple more. But still, one guess and he got it. Congratulations to Jonathan Tan. We had DWJ Stegman. Who else had Mooneyham? Mike Sitchy with the Mooneyham, but a little late. Sorry, Mike. Lucas Cook with the Mooneyham. Nope, you're number 3. But there was a good guess. Congrats, Jonathan Tan. You got the Deadpool print. All right. There's our FedEx box. And Chris put this put the art in Masonite before he put it in the FedEx box. So very well done, Chris. Very well done. So if you've been following me on social media, I've been teasing these Batman art pieces that Chris has been doing. That, you know, every October they have Inktober. People do a theme thing, a series of sketches. And a lot of people, I mean, Batman seems to be kind of common. But anyway, Chris wanted to do his Batman, and common or not, I'm glad he did it, because certainly whenever I showed these on social media, people love them. And all these are going to be available on our site, felixcomicart.com. Sign up for the newsletter so you get the announcements, so you get all announcements and you don't miss any new art. Let's start off with Scarecrow. Robin. These are all 9x12. He does them in various sizes. Two-Face. I mean, I love this. Nightwing. Chris actually worked on a well-received, popular Nightwing run, but he wasn't in this costume. And he, as part of the Battober series he did a subset of Dark Knight Returns. I don't know, my favorite. I don't know if he did them just for me, but you know, I like to think so. But I think everyone loves Dark Knight, including him. So here's Dark Knight Returns Batman, Dark Knight Returns Joker. That Eamon Winkle has called dibs on. Good luck to you, Eamon. You know, you'd think I would go for, I mean, you know, Batman, of course, I love Batman, but as far as a drawing, as far as art, I love this mutant leader. Dark Knight Returns Superman with the busted Batman helmet. Of course, Carrie Kelly Robin with the roller coaster. You remember from book 3? This might be my second favorite one, I'm not sure. Two-Face, a bit of a deep cut for the Dark Knight fanatics. And if you look at him, you go, oh, that's Hush. Nope. Frank Miller did it first. Two-Face from book 1. Here's a Batman, 11x14. And a color Batgirl. Fantastic. And, you know, he sent me the other ones earlier that I think I've showed on the previous live stream, but there's 26 pieces in all, and they will all be available via drop, and pretty darn soon. So be ready. Whoa. I got disconnected. Can you hook me back up, James? Sorry, guys. Hang on a sec. Got a little mic malfunction. Can you hear me? Are we back on?
Should be.
Okay.
Yeah. People are saying, yeah, they can hear you.
Good. Our next prize is Gotham City Year 1 with a cover by Ryan Sook, signed by Ryan Sook. This was a Tom King, very popular writer, Tom King written series. And Ryan did the cover. And take a close look. Very inventively designed. You see what that is? That is, of course, the Batman symbol incorporated as part of the shadows of the piece. How cool is that? Entering Wayne Manor. Gotham City Year 1. This will be the prize for the person who guesses correctly this next package. We are coming down to our final few packages, folks. See if you can get this one. See, Stegman, DWJ Stegman. Nope, Stevens. Ryan Pezapane with Aaron Conley. You got it, Ryan. Did you win earlier, Ryan? Did you win something earlier? Actually, I kind of like it when, you know what, I have to say, I kind of like it when people win more than one prize, because that means I only got to ship once, as opposed to twice. Saves me a little money. But nah, I mean, you know, obviously you want as many people as possible. I'm just kidding. But if you did win before, Ryan, congrats on your double win. So it wasn't just Comic Art Boston. Okay, this is from Aaron Conley. I don't think there are a lot of pieces in here. We're about to find out. Aaron, who uses duct tape. One of the only guys who uses duct tape. But like I said, don't have to be pretty as long as it gets the job done. I think they like duct tape, especially down south. Right. think there's a couple commissions in here. Actually, yeah, not a lot of art. Actually, he needed to send me the last commission from his last list. We took a list for him in 2021. And did we not take a list from 2022? I don't remember. But he definitely hasn't taken one this year yet. Anyway, this is the last piece from his last list, along with a couple sketches. Let's take a look at the commission. The commission is a scene from Sandman with Cain and Abel from House of Secrets and House of Mystery, respectively. And this commissioner usually requested, specific scenes from Sandman. And here we have Cain and Abel. And these are let's see, here's Johnny Cash. I'm guessing that's Dolly Parton and Elvis as chickens. And I'm not sure exactly what this is for, but I suspect it is for a chicken restaurant that Aaron is friends with the owner or the management at least, and they have him do various art for their restaurant. It's kind of funny. But here you go. And these will be available, of course, during a sketch drop. Thank you, Aaron. Let's see. And moving right along, we have a signed Poison Ivy cover. Poison Ivy 4, the very well received Poison Ivy series by DC with art by our own Marcio Takara and signed by Marcio. This is going to be the prize for our next winner. And if you haven't been reading this Poison Ivy, you should check it out. Really good read. Solid. And issue 9 just came out, and it's created a lot of buzz because it's Poison, and they brought Harley. They brought Harley into the series. And this series is doing so well. It was originally planned as a mini, and they've extended it. So anyhow, this is a copy with a really cool cover. I'm not sure who did this. Poison Ivy 4 by Marcio Takara. Marcio, who they offered the covers to, but he declined because he's very conscientious. He was worried it was going to, he wouldn't be able to meet his deadlines. So he turned down the covers, which, to my sorrow, but that's Marcio being responsible. Okay, and our next box is, hang on, is a FedEx large box. And you guys already started guessing. Hang on. You guys, good Lord, you guys already started guessing. Jackson Pollock with a guess. Jackson Pollock guessed Stegman, and Jackson Pollock is correct. Anybody else guess Stegman? A lot of Stegmans earlier, but if you were biding your time, you guessed one artist like fast each time. There's a chance it's a strategy. Lucas Cook with the Stegman, and yeah, it was Jackson Pollock. Congrats, Jackson. Good job. Let's open this up and see what Ryan sent me. Well, okay. Not going to show all these because they are not going to be easy for you to see, but you'll see some of them. Check that out. A Vanish cover with Spawn, and very, very fitting because Ryan Ryan's era was the 90s. Those are the comics he grew up on. And his favorites, of course, were those Image superstars. He followed them from Marvel all the way to the formation of Image. And the biggest star in the early days of Image, and the enduring star to this day, is Spawn. I think that was his favorite. Well, Todd McFarlane was. Vanish is his, his swing for his own Spawn, with a twist, with a modern sensibility. He calls it Spawn meets Saga. And anyway, there you go, Spawn and Vanish on one cover. And this is penciled and inked by Ryan. Ryan is very ably inked by JP Mayer. JP is an amazing inker. And I think the Stegman Mayer combo is maybe the best one going right now. But when Ryan inks himself, it's pretty fantastic. I have to say, as much as I respect JP Mayer, and I think as great an inker as I am, and as big a fan as I am, I really do love the Stegman on Stegman, especially when he has time to pull off something like this. Okay, this is his pencils for a Hellcat cover. I believe you saw the inks before. This is Nemesis Reloaded #1, the Mark Miller series. And here's a Vanish cover. Oh, this is cool. Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Weapons of Vengeance. This is a new series that's coming out from Marvel, of course, with interior art by our own Jeff Shaw. And Ryan Stegman is doing all the covers for it. And look at that cover. Can't wait to see the inks on that one. Here's another one. This is issue 2. Extreme Carnage Alpha. Yeah, this is I think Ryan showed this on social media. This is a new version of Carnage. I don't know much about it. I'll have to find out from Ryan. But you got Iron Man and Spidey fighting him. And we are into Vanish 4. Not going to show all of Vanish 4, but just know that this art will be dropped soon. We dropped Vanish #3 a few weeks ago, just about 100% sold out. Might be 1 or 2 pages left, but we are going to be making Vanish 4 available as well. So that is the art of Ryan Stegman. Pretty awesome. We still got a few more boxes, guys, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break here and once again talk about my charity. So indulge me. My charity is the Lou Family Fund. We want to help stage 4 colon cancer patients seek better care, seek more aggressive treatment options, and give them a better chance at positive outcome. So our big initiative is called the Second Opinion Project. And you guys have heard me talk about it. And I'm going to be giving these away to people who have donated to the Lou Family Fund. If you haven't donated before and you want to participate in things like this, please go to loufamilyfund.org. All donations are greatly appreciated. We have helped over 100 patients. So far, I have approved every single application for the Second Opinion Project via the Lou Family Fund, every single one. And we are well over 100 at this point, and we have helped patients achieve NED, no evidence of disease, that frankly wouldn't be there if it hadn't been for our assistance in getting them that second opinion with exceptional doctors. So we've been giving away our wireless charger, Felix Comic Art. This one is signed by Andrew McLean. I'm going to make it very simple. If you are a donor, just type in claim. Type in Andrew McLean. Andrew McLean or claim, either one will work. First donor to type that gets it. And we got a claim, Jason Williams. I made it easy for you, Jason. And then we had Chuck Arnold, Mike Sitchy, Comic Art Boston is back. Comic Art Boston is back. Hey, Comic Art Boston, we still got a few more boxes to open. And by consensus, everyone agreed your streak is still intact until you make a wrong guess. So in any case, let's see if you get 4 tonight. Okay, the first claim was Jason Williams. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everyone who has donated. But guess what? You still get another chance. Now, really, the best thing to do is not get stage 4 and really not be diagnosed with disease at all. That is the reality. And so everyone should get a colonoscopy. I know people get a little freaked out by the idea, and it's people don't want to talk about it. But I'm fairly certain that demographic of this group falls under the ought to get a colonoscopy ASAP group. And it used to be 50 years or older. They've lowered the age to 45. If you are 45, get one. It is, trust me when I tell you, it is not a big deal. And I got mine, and the standard procedure is to sedate you, what they call twilight sedation, and I declined it. I was awake throughout it, and I'm here, I'm alive. It was not a big deal at all. The advantage to being awake is you don't need a ride, because otherwise it's policy that you're supposed to get a ride, and they don't let you do ride share, for liability reasons. So I refused this. I declined this sedation. I just drove myself there. I drove myself back home, and you can do it too. Not a big deal at all. Okay, this next one is signed by Marcio Takara. What is the recommended age for your first colonoscopy? If you type that answer in, you get this. Signed by Marcio Takara, and it's a really cool signature. Jonathan Tan, 45. JC Padilla, 45. Mike Sitchy, 45. Bootleg Happy, 45. Good job, guys. Really good job. But Jonathan Tan was first. So Jonathan Tan gets this Marcio Takara signed wireless charger. And by the way, everyone who wins a prize, no matter what it is, make sure you write me, please, please. Okay, so a colonoscopy is, in case you don't know what it is, it's a camera that goes up the pooper. And I know, like, oh my God, that's disgusting, that's horrible. It's not. You need to, because the alternative is, if you get diagnosed with colon cancer, you will wish you had gotten it done. What they're looking for are abnormal growths, typically polyps. But if they catch the polyps early enough, they can just snip them and you're good. So this is our last prize for Lou Family Fund donors, and it is a signed wireless charger signed by Stephen Green. And what are they looking for in a colonoscopy? What are they? And if they find, they'll snip. If you type that, you win this. Episode 13 with a polyp. Oh, correct, Mike Sitchy with a polyp. Yep, polyp. Good job, guys. Good job. And I think, let's see, Comic Art Boston came in 1, 2, 3, fourth. Came in fourth. Maybe Comic Art Boston's losing his touch a bit. Maybe he's cooling down. I mean, 3 for 3 was pretty remarkable. But yep, that's it, guys. That's it for Lou Family Fund for Second Opinion Project. Once again, thank you so much. Believe it or not, our comic art hobby is helping save lives. Pretty remarkable. I'm very proud of that. All right. Next prize is another Poison Ivy signed comic, issue number 5, signed by Marcio Takara, right here at the top in gold ink. You got to look a little close, but there it is. Very cool. And here is our next box, and it's a big one. It's wall power, guys. And here come the guests: Jeffrey on the left, Stevens, Bergara, Jeffrey on the left, DWJ Otley, Pope, JC Padilla with Pope, JC Padilla got it. JC Padilla got it. And I think Comic Art Boston has abstained from the guessing. Comic Art Boston wants to preserve his streak. I think maybe Comic Art Boston is saving it for when he's pretty certain he's going to get one. But JC Padilla got this one. Congrats to JC Padilla. This is a box of art from our own Paul Pope, the celebrated Paul Pope, the multi-Eisner Award-winning Paul Pope, and dare I say, legendary Paul Pope. Do we have any other Pope guesses? I just see Don Bargenda with the Pope, John the Dan with the Pope, Pat L with the Pope, Michael Nestor with the Pope, Marcus with the Pope. Good job, guys, but not fast enough. JC Padilla beat you. Ooh, this is kind of... It's actually a good amount of art in here, I can tell. Here, boy, a lot of art. Well, if you're a Pope fan, you're in for a treat. Pope fan, you're in for a treat. I don't know if this, you might have to pan up a bit, Yams, if you can't see this. All right. See, this is a cool sketch. It says I'll organize all that when we're done. I'll separate them out. His weapons, I think weapons of choice. It's all his drawing tools. 1996, 1998, using Columbus, Toronto, Tokyo, Paris, and NYC. Not sure what this is. Half finished pencil. Oh no, here we go. Art for Diesel, you know, the fashion brand Diesel, best known for their jeans. That's cool. Here we have an Escapo cover, as he says, for the French edition. Push it up a little bit more. A lot of miscellaneous stuff. I think Paul just went through his drawers and so many different things. I'm going to show what this is. So a lot of this stuff I'm going to have to confirm with Paul. Man, I think this is on manga paper. This is the project he worked on with Kodansha back in the day. Cool. God, this is deep cut. Here we have some heavy liquid prelims. Wow, these are great. I mean, even these, fantastic. And everything is signed. Paul does such a good job making sure everything is signed. More sketches. I don't know what this is, but it's awesome. Like a bunch of gorillas. Yep, a lot of this stuff I'm just going to have to find out from him. Exactly. Something about the Tea Party. I'm not sure what that is. Huh. Tea Party, 7 Circles. It looks like an album cover. These are, of course, all on 19 by 24 board. Wow. More heavy liquid. THB, Joe Watson. It's a Vertigo short. Looks like this is a toy design. Femlin, Leroy Neiman, and a little Playboy cartoon. Here we go. These are two pieces that were sketch commissions. This is an oldie. It's from circa 97, 98. Oh boy. Obama versus Trump for Reason magazine. I've not seen this one before. Oh, here's that Star Trek comic he did, a page from that, with Spock. More diesel. This is, he says, window display art. This is a Wonder Woman cover. Not sure what this is, but I'll find out. Oh boy. Here we go. Batman Year 100. One Trick Ripoff. That's a classic. LP art. Wow, he really dug deep. I haven't seen stuff. We haven't had this much older stuff before. Wow. Killer stuff. Okay, well, there we go. Paul Pope. It is, I love opening up all these packages. And it's really cool, too, because this is the sort of the last time everything will all be together. We got a chance to see it. I think it'll be real fun visiting these videos 20, 30 years down the line. I'm even still here if YouTube's still around, or if any of us are still here, but it'd be fun to see some of this again. All right, we got one last box, and here is our final prize. This is really cool. It is Step by Bloody Step retail poster signed by Matthias Bergara. It's gorgeous. And Step by Bloody Step, they just announced the first printing of the trade. They printed a lot of them. Sold out. They're going to a second printing. It's looking like going to be an evergreen book, especially since the team, Simon Spurrier, writer, and Matthias, are planning to work together for a while. This has been a real high point so far. But anyway, this is going to be free. This will be sent to you for free. I'm tempted to keep a lot of these things, but you guys are getting them. So let's take a look at this next box. Hang on a second. You guys, what are you guys already guessing? You haven't even seen what the next box is yet. All right, hang on. Here we go. it's another big box, and let's see the guesses. We got Aaron, Jeffrey Allen Love, DWJ Sook, Otley, Dragata. All you guys are guessing, didn't even see the box, so it serves you right. DWJ, Jeffrey Allen Love, Andrade, Bergara, Evely, Bergara, Allen, Andrade, Rosmo, Bilquist, Klein, Takara, Hung, Darrington, Bergara. I think all these guesses were before you saw the box. Burnham, Stegman, Green, Cliff, Darrington, Klein, Bertram, Bergara, Jean, Moore, Dragata, Pope, JC Padilla. Didn't JC Padilla just get Pope? Yeah, I mean, doesn't this look a little, doesn't this box look just a tiny bit familiar? It's the same freaking box, even with the same tape. I got 2 boxes from Pope this time. He just, guess he couldn't fit everything into one box. I got 2. Congratulations to JC Padilla. Don Bargenda came with a Pope. Mo Cheney came with a Pope. Marcus Way came with a Pope. Lucas Cook came with a Pope. That's right after you saw the box. But it was JC Padilla again. Man, we got 3 double winners. I get 2 double winners, 1 triple winner today. Wow. Very, very fortuitous, even profitable evening for these 3 gentlemen. Well done, though. Well done, guys. Congratulations. Let's see what else Paul sent me. Do me a favor, everyone who's watching the show, hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you. It helps the algorithm. I'm learning the lingo. All right. Wow. Funky packaging. But, I think everything in here is okay. Really funky packaging. So I'm trying to be careful. I know everyone's waiting to see the art, but I got to be careful too. Make sure it's okay. I don't. Tragedy would be if I cut into it. Okay, so smaller pieces this time. Give me all the big piece on the last one. I guess we just found some other miscellaneous things you want to send. Double check that later. Thanks. Let's take a look. Very delicately wrapped. Okay, cool. We like having sketches. It's part of our Paul Pope drops, and here he's got a bunch of them. These are usually studies and prelims, but sometimes he even adds color. Really cool. That's Black Bolt. For a cover he did for Mask. If you are an 80s kid, that was a toy line. I think IDW did some Mask comic books a while back, and this Paul has a soft spot for Mask, and he did some covers. Here's Big Trouble in Little China. More. Here's a really cool cat one. I think this is another commission. like these working out pages. Mick Jagger. And, you know, Paul himself has a bit of a passing resemblance to Mick Jagger. I wonder if that's why he drew these. Not sure who that is, but in any case, cool. Some small pieces. Cool, cool, cool. Okay.
A few more in there.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. I missed that. Oh, shoot. See, that's why I have you double check. Some bigger pieces. This is a Bambi print, screen print. He did a while back, signed. Oh, this is cool. This is his Batgirl. Just something he was playing with. A little bit Golden Child. I think this is more diesel art. Cool. Here's a Wonder Woman piece. I'm not sure what this is for. You might have done this just for the heck of it. Although it wouldn't surprise me if DC ends up using this. And that's it. That's it. Wow. What a show, guys. A lot of boxes, a lot of prizes. You guys have been fantastic. But if you have hung around until now, we're giving away a pretty darn cool prize. Daniel Warren Johnson sketch, 4x6 sketch. And you're going to have to be in the chat to claim it. Otherwise, we're going to spin again. So everybody be on your toes. Everybody ready? Yams is going to be coming here in a second. I think you can zoom back in, Yams. Yeah. So usually what we've done is we've spun the number of spins equals the number of boxes we opened. There were way too many boxes. We're not going to put you through all that. We're just going to spin once. We're going to spin once and see who the winner is. Okay, people are speaking up, so let's see if you win. Whenever you're ready, Yams.
All right.
Okay, why don't you zoom in?
Zoom in.
Why don't you zoom in? Okay. you even put in Nick Patera. All right. Can I click?
You got to click here. So,
okay.
So, yeah,
I
just
think
click
do you pick a different site every time? I mean, look at all this crap.
No.
All right.
Just click.
Just click. You guys ready? Audience ready? Here we go. Good luck, everyone. For a 4x6 Daniel Warren Johnson sketch, who have we got? Winner is Wilson Garrett. Wilson Garrett, are you? Wilson Garrett, if you are in the chat, speak up now, or we will spin again. I'm going to give you a second to claim it. Wilson Garrett. Wilson Garrett, are you in the room? Has anybody heard from Wilson Garrett? We're not frozen, are we? Someone say something, please, so I know this thing isn't frozen. Jonathan Tan says, let's spin again. Victor Bonds says, congrats. Spin, spin, spin. Need proof of life. Pat L, that's exactly right. We need proof of life. Do not see. Okay, I think we're spinning again. Right. Sorry, Wilson. Go ahead. Put it down. Now, you got to show a bit to spin. What are you doing?
I can start it again. I clicked on the page.
Lozifer. L-O-L-Z-I-F-E-R. L-O-L-Z-I-F-E-R. Oh my God, I think we're going to spin it. We're going to be here all freaking night. Ryan Pennsylvania, that's his other account. Okay, I guess it's Ryan's other account. We can accept that? No, good try, Ryan. Good try. Good try. Spin again. Oh, wait. Lozifer spoke up in the nick of time by the skin of his teeth. All right, congrats, Lozifer. I don't know who you are, but write me. Okay, but you know what? Since everyone hung around, I'm going to give away one last prize. It is this signed Amazing Spider-Man print by our very own Ryan Otley. We're not done giving away prizes, guys. We're going to give away one more prize. Signed Spider-Man print by Ryan Otley. ASM artist Ryan Otley. And of course,
Spin again.
Invisible artist Ryan Otley. One last present to send everyone home happy. Go ahead, spin again. Who gets the Ryan Otley print? Murdoch. Murdoch, congratulations, Murdoch. We're going to have to start getting people's real names, but Murdoch, I guess maybe you're Ryan Pesapane's other account, maybe. I don't know. But in any case, a lot of winners tonight. Congrats, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't win a prize, guess what? You still won because you saw just an amazing art show. So again, thank you. Good night. Have a great weekend. I couldn't care less who wins the Super Bowl tomorrow since the Niners got knocked out. And yeah, everyone have fun. Enjoy. See y'all next time.
All right, thanks. Have a great night.